have a glute and hip workout for you. This is a 20-minute workout. We go straight through. No warm-up in this one because this workout can be used for a activation for the glutes or a finisher. So it can be done before or after your leg day, or you can just put this workout anywhere you want it. So we're going to start on our backs, guys, with bridges first. So feet flat on the floor. Hips and knees are aligned with each other. 30 seconds. Relax that head and press in those heels, and let's go. Lift and tap. So there's pretty much no stopping, guys, in this workout. Now you can add ankle weights or a dumbbell, but I kind of recommend that everybody tries doing it straight through and see if you can nail it perfectly with your form before adding more resistance. So squeeze. Okay, now bring those feet together. Squeeze the knees together. Narrow bridge. Go right into it, up and down. So those inner thighs and those legs are tight together. So I will tell you that John and I have been prepping some leg workouts that we were recording earlier today. So these hurt really bad.
Yep.
So if you're like, why are they so tired? That's because this is a kick ASS, no pun intended, finisher. All right, so now keep the knees glued together. Extend the left leg out, single leg on the right. So lift and tap. Yeah, John's not liking me very much right now.
No, I don't.
I'm not liking me very much right now.
There it is.
So keep the knees aligned. As you can see, there is no reason to add any resistance.
Nope.
Okay, now take that left foot, place it up towards the ceiling. Now, single leg. Straight up to the ceiling, a little different of an angle now. Press that heel down. And then we switch right to the other side, couple seconds. Okay, now place that left foot down, super glue the knees together. This time extend the right, and let's do single legs on the left side. Here we go.
My gluteus is maxed.
So keep those knees together. Just keep that right leg straight. All right, now right foot up towards the ceiling and go. Give me that footprint.
I can't.
Okay, now both feet on the floor. Bring both hips up together. Leave them up there now. We open and close the knees. But I want you to press the knees out, pull the knees in. So feel like they're going through water. Open and close. Keep the hips up. So what's cool about this workout is you really get a different workout depending on where you put this in your fitness regimen. So if you're using this to warm up before you're doing an intense leg day, all right, now bring it down, open the knees out to the side, and now frog lift. So press the feet onto the floor, lift the hips up with the knees out. So if you're doing this to activate before leg day, awesome. It gets those glutes pumped and fired up before you start your heavier lifts. Or you can do this after your heavy lifts. Or if you have your Wheaties, you can do it before and after.
Oh, you're crazy.
Now you're talking crazy.
I like you, but you're crazy, man. Whew.
One more. Awesome. Now flip it right over onto your belly, guys. Hands stacked on top of the other. Rest that forehead and just lift those thighs off the floor. Upper body's rested. Lift it up and squeeze the glutes. Try to see if you can get the tops of those legs, those quads, off the floor. I'm all about that squeeze. The more you give me that tension at the top of the movement, the more development you're going to get. All right, now bring your feet wider than mat width apart. Do the same thing. Lift it up and squeeze. You'll notice a different part of your glutes. Lift and squeeze. Okay, now keeping those feet wide, you're going to lift them up, tap it in the center, bring it back out. Bring them up, tap the heels together, back out.
These are fun.
So lift them up, tap, and bring it back. One more. Awesome. Now bring the knees back together. Heels together, toes out. Footprints up on the ceiling. Lift the thighs up. So you kind of have little frog legs on this one. Lift. Get the thighs up. Squeeze, lift the thighs off the floor. Lower down. Lift it up and down. All right, now, all you're going to do is lengthen and squeeze and lift the thighs up. So it's a hamstring curl, but when you come up at the top, kind of lift the heels up towards the ceiling. Come in and squeeze up. Extend, pull in, squeeze up. After this one, we pop up onto all fours. Doing a little single leg work.
That's when the real fun begins, right?
All right, come up onto all fours, knees underneath the hips, wrist underneath the shoulder, pull that belly button in. Donkey kicks with the left leg. So, open and close. Leg is at a 90-degree angle. Can be good, but I really want to make sure that you're not compromising. Keeping good posture. You're not using momentum. You're squeezing up at the top, getting that leg up as high as it can go. All right, now drop down onto that forearm. Extend that left leg out in front. This is John's least favorite. And lift it up, straight leg. So lift, slow down. Lift, slow down. You want to suck in that belly button like someone's going to kick you in the stomach. And make sure your weight, guys, is going into the arms. Try not to let your weight all rest on that stationary leg, the right one. Awesome. Now bring that leg back, come back up onto all fours, and you're going to give me rainbows. Lift that left leg up and over that right. High. Awesome. Only 30 seconds, guys. You can do this. Do the best you can. Now, stretch that left calf back, and you're gonna give me that heel lift, straight leg, squeeze and lift. But flex that foot, drive it with that heel. Toes pointed towards the floor. Hitting all angles of the glutes and hips, guys. Now bring that leg up. I want that ankle, that knee, and that hip all the same height, and give me that curl. So don't let that knee drop. Curl it in. Imagine someone's trying to pull that foot away from you, and you're pulling it in. Give me that hamstring. John hates me right now.
I do.
I make him do this stuff all the time. This was one of the things that when he started lifting with me, I got him to start doing, and he was like, this is just awful.
I've always had big hips.
Now, let's kick it back. So straight up to the ceiling. Press that glute. Last one in this series, we switch to the other side. Kick it. Kick it. More straight up than out, guys. All right, quick sit back. Ooh. Now I'm going to turn around so you guys can see me. We got to do all that on the other side.
All right.
So we have those fire hydrants. Right leg this time. Remember, weight going forward into the hands, and that left leg is toes. 3, 2, 1. Give me that fire hydrant on the right leg now. Remember, pull that belly button in. Awesome. Now lower down onto that left forearm. Bring that right leg out in front. Give me that straight and lower. And it's okay, guys. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm really, really crazy about working my hips and glutes. As John will totally attest to that.
I can hear that. Yeah.
So you might be watching this video and be like, how does she have her legs straight? How is she smiling? One more. Good, down, come back up. Rainbows, bring that right foot to the outside and lift it up and over. Doing these types of exercises, especially when it comes to ball and socket joints, so referring to your hip or your shoulder, when you learn to really strengthen those supporting muscle groups, when you go for those bigger movements, those power movements, you are so much stronger and you are so much more supportive. All right, now, straight back behind you. Remember, flex that, stretch the calf, drive with that heel, bring it straight up and tap. Also, as we get older, I don't care how old you are, the more support we have for our hips. We protect ourselves from slips and falls. And even just protecting ourselves when we move, when we play sports, any athletic activity. All right, so bring that leg straight up. Give me that hamstring curl. Remember, if that left leg, that stationary leg, is screaming, make sure that weight goes forward into the hands. Don't lean into that supporting leg. It's tired, we worked it. Remember, maybe that hamstring. Flex it. Whew. All right, now kick it up to that ceiling, guys. Last one. Kick it up. 30 seconds, then we get to stand up. And I got a fun surprise for you.
That's if I can stand up.
You can stand up. Squeeze. All right, sit back. Little stretch, little stretch. Shake it side to side. All right, let's start to bring it up. I know you do stand up and you're like, ah! All right, guys, so Tabata here, working on those ab abductors, those inner and outer thighs, and our glutes. So I want you to get into a squat position. John and I have our mats, our gray yoga mats here. So I want you to sit back in a squat position, squeeze the glutes, and I want you to imagine with the outer thighs, you're trying to rip apart that mat for 20 seconds. So come down, press out, and hold. So this is an isometric. You want to feel like those feet are sliding that mat out. You should be able to touch your glutes and feel them. They're rock solid right now. It's trying to rip that mat apart. Resistance is going out this way. You can sit back into that squat as low as you feel comfortable and rest. Whew. Keep the legs in the same position. This time, we're going to try to pull and crinkle the mat in the middle, working the inner thighs. So sit it back, pull them in. Pull that belly button, squat it down, but think inner thighs, pull it in and up. Squeeze it as tight as you can, don't hold your breath. And rest. We're gonna go back down and out again. It's up to you how hard you wanna make these. So sit it back, drive it down and out, go. Probably in the video you can see my hips and glutes. They turn on and activate. Push it as hard as you can, come on, 20 seconds. Squeeze your butt, rest. Don't move the legs. They're stuck there. Come down, think in and up, go. Use those inner thighs, guys. Now think squeezing up with your glutes as well. Pull it in and up. When I do these, I like pray. Rest, keep the legs. We go down and out. Almost done, guys. Bring it down, go.
My legs are tingling.
I know. This is so good. Come on, the more you put into it. Rest it. Whew. I know, right? Well, it's here.
Toilet's gonna be the enemy.
Down, in and up. Sounds like I might be able to sit down. Or get up. Come on, in and up. Come on, pull them in. Imagine you're trying to crinkle that mat. Look at my legs, they're shaking. Rest. One more. One more out, one more in. Give me everything you got. I'm gonna turn sideways. Sit it back and press. Light them up. If you're on a regular hardwood floor, imagine there's a piece of newspaper there and you're trying to rip it apart with your feet. Come on, harder, press it, get a little lower. Rest it. We got one more, in and up. And then we're done, guys. 20 minutes. Bring it down. Squeeze it it, in and up. I do a little chin tuck on this so I can really feel the pull up and in, like we do with those sumo deadlifts, right?
Oh,
so you can think about this feeling next time you do those. In and up, 3, 2, 1, and release it, shake it out. Awesome, guys. Now that's Tabata, that out and in. That's the feeling that I want you to think about the next time we're doing those squats, those knees out, pressing out, pulling in when we do those deadlifts. Remember? Always getting better. Knowledge is everything when you're working out. Stay strong, keep up the hustle, and I'll see you guys back next time. Awesome work.